2 Kings 6, 16 through 17. You'll have to check me to see if I get the right reference. You remember the story of Elijah's butler who went out to pick up the paper and bring it in one morning, and as he raised up, saw himself surrounded by an army. Did I get the right passage? Second Kings 6, 16 through 17. Is that the right passage? So he was really excited, wasn't he? And he came back in, and what did he say? Anybody got it? What did he say? Did I get the right passage?
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Now, but what did the butler say before that?
What shall we do?
What shall we do? We've had it. Now then, read what Elisha said back to him.
Those who are with us are more than those who are with them.
Two different landscapes, okay? One is the visible, one is the invisible. Now, when we approach our lives, especially if we are followers of Christ, we have to always remember those two landscapes. Now, this is, of course, just biblical stuff, right? Moses endured as seeing him who was invisible. And it is the consciousness of the landscape of the kingdom of God that allows us to walk in that kingdom with Christ and see the deliverance that comes by grace in that kingdom. Remember, grace is simply God acting, and the kingdom of God is what God is doing. Now, you in your theological classes, you will hear words like reign. It's the reign of God. But the reign is just, what is God doing? Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. What is that? You're going to tell someone how to do that. What are you going to say to them? What is the kingdom of God? You need to know what it is in order to seek it, don't you? What is it? It's God acting. Very simple. Now, of course, that includes reigning, because God acts in many ways. And the kingdom of God is present in many forms. We're experiencing a dimension of the kingdom of God when we come out here into the hills and look at the critters. Okay? That's one of the manifestations of the kingdom of God. That's why it's such a blessing to people who don't even know anything about the kingdom of God. They come out and look at a tree or a mountain and go, something about that. What is it? It's just dirt. You know, rock. It's because that's one of the witnesses of the kingdom. And you know, in Psalm 19 it says that, doesn't it? And then Paul picks up that same theme in Romans 10, where he's talking about the gospel. That's real. How does the kingdom of God? Comes in his law. I can tell anyone how to find the kingdom of God. Just take the 10 Commandments and do them. You will soon find that only God can support you, and you will experience God in action when you do that. God's law is an expression of his kingdom.